What will happen when a woman gets tied up and faces a danger she doesn't know about in the snowy mountains? Get ready for an exciting story of suspense and survival. There are surprises ahead, including a special connection between the woman and a wild wolf that becomes her lifeline. Join us for a thrilling adventure that explores the strong ties between people and nature when danger is lurking. The story begins in the huge, snowy Caucasus Mountains. The air is cold and quiet with the distant sounds of wolves howling. In this beautiful and peaceful place, Mila and her twin brother Demian created a safe space to study and protect wolves. Mila and Demian loved these powerful animals, so they set up a sanctuary in the foothills. They dedicated themselves to being close to nature and its stunning landscapes. But their peaceful life took a surprising turn when someone from Mila's past showed up, bringing darkness to their once perfect world. The calm of their mountain home was shattered when they heard that Ivan had escaped. Ivan, connected to Russian organized crime, was once a harmful part of Mila's life. She had a tough time with him, facing abuse and fear during their relationship. Eventually, she bravely testified against him in court, leading to a long prison sentence for Ivan. Thinking they had left the nightmare behind, Mila and Demian sought comfort in the wilderness. But fate had other plans, bringing Ivan back into their lives with a vengeful desire for revenge. The news of his escape turned their once peaceful home into a place filled with fear and uncertainty. The twins knew the danger Ivan brought, so they made their cabin strong and stayed alert. Their happy days exploring the snowy land turned into worry about Ivan. Demian took on the responsibility of checking the wilderness for signs of trouble, like poaching to protect the wolves in their sanctuary. One day, when Demian went out for some urgent work, Mila stayed at the cabin, remaining on high alert. They kept in touch with radios, but after a few hours, Demian's reassuring voice ceased to come through. This left Mila feeling extremely uncertain and anxious. With each passing moment, worry tightened around Mila's heart. The snowy world outside, which used to bring comfort, now felt like a freezing prison. Desperate for hope, Mila held on to the idea that Demian's silence might be just a radio problem, a simple issue with their communication system. In the morning, the snow-covered landscape looked beautiful, but Demian still hadn't returned. Fear started eating at Mila, making her worry that something bad had happened to her brother. Unable to wait any longer, she decided to search for him herself. Determined to uncover what happened to Demian, Mila got ready for a tough journey into the harsh wilderness. Wearing snowshoes and carrying essentials along with Demian's pistol, she set out to follow his path. The sky above hinted at an upcoming snowfall, matching the turmoil in Mila's heart. Her journey took her deeper into the foothills, and the first troubling sign appeared, a fresh trail of blood on the snow. Despite feeling scared, Mila kept going into the dense trees, following the red trail. What she found was heartbreaking: Demian's lifeless body, a victim of a violent attack. Just as Mila was trying to make sense of the horrifying scene with her brother, she was suddenly attacked and lost consciousness. When she woke up, she found herself tied to a tree, facing Ivan with a malicious grin. Ivan seemed like he wanted to hurt Mila badly, and she, all tied up and unable to defend herself, prepared for the worst. But then, something surprising happened. Out of nowhere, a big male wolf appeared and caught Ivan's attention. The wolf moved quietly, completely ignoring Mila. Ivan, unaware of the danger, took out a handgun and aimed it at Mila, threatening to shoot her in the knees and leave her for the wolves. Just as he was about to act on his threat, the wolf attacked with incredible speed. It lunged at Ivan, grabbing his shoulder but couldn't get a good hold. Ivan managed to stand up and tried to shoot the wolf, but it was too fast. The wolf latched onto Ivan's shooting arm and brought him to the ground. In an instant, everything went silent. Ivan's screams of pain and fear filled the air, then suddenly stopped. Ivan was dead. The wolf looked at Mila, its legs apart, head down, showing teeth and growling softly. Mila saw it was angry, and she might be in trouble. Surprisingly, instead of attacking, the wolf changed how it stood. It came closer to Mila, sniffed her chest to recognize her smell. Mila realized it was the wild wolf she had raised 2 years ago. Even though it had become wild again, there was a small memory that saved her. After a moment, the wolf turned and went away. Mila turned to grab a knife Yvonne had placed nearby. She freed herself and left the area to get help, because she couldn't handle the situation alone. This story is amazing because it shows the connection between a woman and a wild wolf, which ended up saving her life, leaving us amazed. That's all for this video. So, what are your thoughts on this great ending? Share them in the comment section. And until next time, take care.